Hey everybody, it's Eric from the Mature Minded Gamers group of adult gamers with jobs and lives and a passion for gaming. Today that passion is taking us into the Waylanders, an old school RPG. Does things a little bit differently and I really like it. So I played just a little bit earlier and I'm going to jump in. First thing we're going to do though, I'm going to show you the official trailer for the game to kind of get you hyped and see what the game has to offer. And then we're going to jump into some actual gameplay. I do want to mention that I'm playing an early version of the game. This is 4 days before release on Steam, and this is an early version, so you may see things a little bit differently or a little buggy, and I'm sure they're going to have most of those fixed at the time of release on the 16th. All right, let's hit this trailer, and then hold on tight, because right after that, we're going to jump into some real gameplay.
I've been looking forward to this day my entire life. The moment we finally blend our worlds into one.
There were no people to be seen.
They're not exactly people, they're gods.
Alright, let's get started here. I'm going to actually show you the very beginning of the game, show you what the character creator looks like, and we'll watch the first intro portion, and then we'll skip ahead straight to some meatier parts of the game. So this is character creation. You can do males or females. You can do race, which is humans, werewolves, marines, and semi-fomorans, I think is how you say that. Some interesting characters. So you have your basic. This is going to be your basic giant. This is going to be like a druid almost. Mage casters. These are druids and mage casters. Your werewolves, something brand new. It's kind of a hybrid. They're pretty interesting. And then you have your standard humans. So I like to make fighters. And when you come down to class, you can pick a warrior, guardian, rogue, ranger, sorcerer, or healer. And you have different backgrounds, and it depends on all these choices you make up here that you get to pick. Then you get to decide what these lead to as far as being a different backgrounds. So, all right, so we're going to be Dogs of Eris, mercenary, female warrior class. You get to specialize your hair color, your hairstyle, your skin tone, and your eye colors. And pretty standard stuff here. And you get to pick your attribute points. So this is nice. You get to start with 8. Since we're a warrior, we're going to obviously be high strength. Constitution's what I like to focus on. And when you level up in the game, you actually get more points to do that. And you also get to pick your character name, your pronoun, your voice. There we go.
You're the first to rise, my king.
Always.
Is there anything you need?
No. I've been looking forward to this day my entire life. The moment I finally meet the Tuatha De Danann. The moment we finally blend our worlds into one.
As have I. Though you might have to stop me from putting my foot in my mouth. Meeting my gods, my heroes. It's a lot to take in.
You don't have to do any of the talking. Or convince them to treat you like an equal. That's my job.
For that, I am grateful.
Are the others awake?
That new soldier woke even before me. The others are beginning to stir.
What about my son?
Do you want the honest answer? Or,
He's fast asleep, isn't he?
he didn't go to bed until about 2 hours ago. I'm pretty certain he's still drunk.
Oh. I asked you to guard him. Watch over him.
I know, but
Perhaps the prince should remain here on the ship during our negotiations today.
then how will he learn?
Well, not from you, I suppose.
Ouch. Fair, but ouch.
How long have they been here?
The whole time. So, how do you feel about meeting the gods today?
Alright, so you get to pick your choices here in dialogue.
This is everything I've ever wanted, and yet my heart won't stop pounding. And I'm so glad I'm not alone. I came up here in the first place to ask if Your Majesty wanted some breakfast.
Not just yet. Allow me a few more moments alone to enjoy the stars on the horizon before the sun washes them away.
But of course, my lord. Shall we? And now, thanks to my hard work, I'm the youngest leader of the Druids' College ever.
Yes, Amagin, we know you ship rainbows. Stop bragging to the new kid.
Well, not all of us have had thousands of years to perfect our craft.
You're right. Some of us learned to shut up before we turned 30.
Be nice, my dear. The sun hasn't even risen yet.
Yeah, because nighttime is when no one ever does or says anything naughty.
You're insufferable.
I love you too.
Sustenance has arrived.
Oh, thank goodness. I am positively famished.
You ate more than anyone else at dinner last night.
Yeah, I worked it all off.
Okay, egg time. Yum.
We have to wake up the prince eventually, but he's not going to be happy about it.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Don't look at me.
Alright, so that's the basic intro. There's more video. You talk to everybody. I'll tell you what, I love the characters in this game. They have a lot of charm and personality, and it's all of them. They've done a great job with every one of these characters. The Prince is no exception. You will meet him, and I'm going to fast forward things. I'm not going to show you the rest of the video. Basically, the Prince is lazy. Nobody is a big fan of him taking over for the king. The king doesn't know what to do. You basically land on the island. The gods that you're there to meet attack you and severely injure the king. You guys have to race back to the boats, fighting your way through. The king, a giant monster spawns, a giant wolf that represents the wolf gods. I forget his exact name. You fight him. He ends up basically finishing off the king. And so that is where I stopped. You and two of the other members, or three of the other members, I think, run to this dungeon or this cave that's supposed to be very important on the island, and the rest of the people escape on the boat and leave. And that's where I'm going to show you the gameplay live now. Alright, so this is what happens after the scene I described. You wake up. They think you were not going to wake up. You do. Usually there's voiceovers. I think since this is, like I said, an early access version, some of the dialogue doesn't have it, but we'll see what happens here. This guy's new. I'm not sure who he is yet. We're going to have to figure that out. Been over months. Wow, okay. Despite our exceptional care, we honestly weren't positive that you would ever awake. Just this morning you seemed particularly comatose. Your breathing was irregular. I thought perhaps you're awake now. That's all that matters. Okay, certainly. Back to how you were before. That's up for debate. This is, obviously you can tell my character is a male now. This is the first guy I made to play the game through. He is a guardian. No one has ever gone through what you did. This was our first true contact with the Tutha. That's like the main gods that they were trying to make peace with and everything that ended up attacking them. Essentially, you should be prepared for strange and unexpected side effects. We did manage to kill Lug with your help and dozens of the minor ones. The Three Kings? No. They're still out there. You barely escaped with your lives. Killing them wasn't a possibility. I'm shocked any of you made it back alive. Confused and shocked a bit. That's not what should have happened. The corruption was the beginning. I need to think deeply about that. Okay, where am I? This is my home. Ah, okay. I was wondering where we got there. She's been keeping you here since the incident. Safest place in the world, complete with all the magical artifacts and luxurious pillows for rest and recovery. My home is not too far, so we've had access to my research as well. He was still here until just a few days ago. He's going to enlist the help of the Formerian king in another part of the underworld. When you're well enough, we should join him. Okay, no more questions.
My healing magic made it so we haven't had to feed you. But you're probably starving now.
Oh yes, you should eat. Start to regain your strength. I have some stew simmering in my home. I find the smell calming. I'll be back in just a few minutes with a bowl for you.
Good. I have a great fondness for broth, but I need to speak to you alone.
Alright, so this is a really cool looking area. I like it. Game has beautiful graphics. I have no future. It means you have the most exciting future. You have no fate. Your future is entirely yours to control. Alright, see what we got here. Get some items. There's the door. We found it. Roll of healing. What we could sell? Looks nice. Buy that. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Looks like maybe I got a good enough sword here, so we won't worry about that. passage allowed, the gods didn't say, but, you know, the invisible wall let me know. Is that Ambergen? No. Nope, it's not. But let me go through. Alright, come on. Oh, we got some more gold probably. Let's see. Whoops. Ooh. Elixir of logic and gold. Any of these people care to talk to me? We'll just take your gold and keep moving on. That's the one I came from? Or there. Also, some stairs down here. Let's go check this out. I might get ambushed here. Oh, maybe I'll just get rich. Take it. Ooh, pick a rogue or a ranger. A rogue. I like this aspect of this game. When you meet somebody, you get to pick their class. You also level them up with you. Oh, hey, visitor. Fancy visitors. Like your dress. You get many visitors? Well, this guy looks creepy. Nope, you're my first ones. I'm so happy to promise to be very thorough. Sure, thank you. How long have you been doing this? Not too long at all, about 12 years. Have you seen him? The angry druid guy? Yeah, he's fighting with my dad again. I tried to give him a tour and he told me to shut up. Sounds about right. What an asshole, right? Darling, I think we're going to get along just fine. Alright. Why does this place smell so bad? Probably all the cannibalism. Or laugh. Let me try that again. There's a lot of rotting flesh around due to how we rip off limbs and eat them sometimes. Not much better. Alright, no more questions. Oh, sweet, the guys in our party? That's pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like the tiny druid guy pissed off my dad. What are those noises? Oh, another tourist.
I will not permit you to do this any longer. I am tortured enough without your insolence.
Well, if you insist on being that way, I'll have to cause you pain without asking next time.
Silence, you worm!
Look, not all druids can turn into animals. And if I did...
Seriously, Amagin, what are you doing?
Perfect. My other favorite person in the world.
I better be. Look.
You did it. You did it.
I couldn't have done it without you.
Or me.
Barath, how excellent to see you. It's been far too long.
I disagree.
Stop ignoring me! I will use your bones as toothpicks!
Hey, Dad! Look! Tourists!
Oh, those aren't tourists, Delba. That's the seer.
But she's not alone. This one here. Maybe they actually care about the plight of the Fomorians?
Do you want to know more about us?
Well, you were banished here? Question mark. Gosh, she looks good. That guy looks sweet. They slaughtered most of us and sent the rest of us to the underworld. They have always been evil. You're but the most recent to taste their wrath. Was the Toothla who put us here in the first place? Thought so. Really a cannibal? Me, rarely? I mostly allow my children and subjects to eat me. I regenerate faster than most, so I'm able to help the others subsist. Crazy, but okay. I wish I could die. I'm not sure, babe.
What are you playing?
It's called the Waylanders. Dude, let's slaughter all
Who is
full-blooded.
that dude, Dad? Is that you?
Zeron's his name. No, he's an NPC.
Well, I can't really get on the computer. I'll say get off electronics.
Yeah.
But we can only get on Minecraft. I wanted to get off because my neck would really need a lot of stretches, so I did this. But it didn't really make me feel better. Still. But your stretch bands are upstairs, so... I know that game's kind of not for kids, Dad.
Yeah, it's a little scary. A little adult themed.
Says him, he looks scary.
You're right. And there's some other things too.
Not scary. But what's happening to him?
I don't know. He's checking me out. He says, very interesting. You are now detached from the timeline. She told you that you are free now, but you are more a puppet than anyone in history. You now don't have a destiny. You don't have your own purpose. There is no possible to get in place in the history because of the time itself refused you. Enough! I didn't hurt him at any moment, Seer. I only exchanged information with him as he asked for. I didn't hurt him, that's right. The confirmation of what I fell from all my kingdoms changed completely my point of view. These forces are altering events in a very dangerous way, even for Formians. If you maintain me informed of all this situation, I'll access the Druid's domains to use again the entrance that connects my back to his house.
What?
Is that how you travel down here so quickly?
I thought you knew my house was just above his head.
You've been torturing the poor man.
He's not a man, he's a Fomorian.
This is why I hate druids.
Do we have a deal?
Minecraft.
Fine.
On the game where...
Oh, and one more thing. You must take my daughter Delba with you to the circus.
Holy
Oh, yeah?
shit! Yes!
This, like, I'm
Now,
my dad
leave my sight.
Go to my shoe.
Oh, an accident.
Thanks, Dad!
All of you.
And when down that game, you... So when you like...
Right.
So I guess... It has in that game...
Alright, so a lot of kid interruption there. Apologize. I don't really know. I missed some of the story, but hopefully we'll get this figured out. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what combat looks like here. It's pretty exciting. So these are a group of enemies. I don't have anybody that can merge my group, so in the very beginning you get someone who shows you how to do that. It's kind of cool. So you merge people together and then you have special abilities and they're like super strong, but we don't have that, which is fine. Ooh, bam. So combat, you have your special abilities you can use. You can switch characters on the fly like this. You can hit spacebar to pause it. Pre-plan your attack maybe. So he drops some loot. See what we got here. Cool. Back to my guy. Here we go. No. Bad guy.
Those little animals? Why are you killing animals?
They're evil.
Wait, is that your friend? Kind of poked me.
You poked me.
How you poke us? How will you poke each other?
I don't know.
Oh, cause I touched the top of your fur on your arm and it poked. Yeah, when I did it again, it poked me.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. Face paint.
Wait, Dad, are those your friend over there? Is your friend?
Yeah, honey, this is my party.
Is Ryan in there?
No, it's a single player game.
And who are they?
Just NPCs that I can control. Yeah, you just have to be quiet, okay? I'm recording. Alright. Combat. Oh, man. Boom. Those are it. Those are friendlies, I think. Dude. Oh, maybe they're not friendlies. I can't tell. Huh? Never seen a group of enemies like that before. So that's pretty neat. That's kind of what it looks like when you group up with your friends. Was somebody alive? Oh wow, look at that group. Interesting. Ah, so see, this guy hasn't leveled him up. Already. And you get to pick abilities, kind of the same way. Clear life, that sounds like a cool one. So we'll click that and hit upgrade. Now he learned that new ability called Throttle. If anybody else needs leveled up, I guess, before we get too much farther. Ability. Everybody else is good. That'll be really helpful, actually. That's pretty cool. Come here. There we go. Hey! Oh, that's cool. So he's joined our party now. He's one of the people I was with you at the very beginning. They sailed away in the boat, I believe. Cool. Good equipment here. Alright, I think we're ready to return now. Hiding over here. King Island, here we come. Alright guys, that should give you a pretty good idea of what the Waylanders has to offer. It's a pretty cool game. I like the characters a lot. Combat's pretty good. I like leveling up your characters and choosing their paths. I think they've done that a really well job on that. Storytelling is excellent. If it looks like something you're interested in, I would definitely say pick it up. So, alright, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I have. Please do me a favor, hit that follow button, and have yourself a great day.